So, we are working now in class on solving system of equations, and the first way that we are working with is we are using graphing to solve systems. So, again, a system is a series or a group of functions which we work together, and it is often used, gosh, that's a horrible bracket. See, the system of negative 2y plus x equals 4 and 3x plus y equals 5. So we are going to find out what is the solution of this system. And in order to graph these, what we're going to want to do is, my go-to is I'm going to put my equations into slope-intercept form to where I am able to graph them on the coordinate plane easily. Okay, taking that first function, and we are going to put it in slope-intercept form. I have gone and isolated my 2y, negative 2y, by moving my x to the other side using inverse operations, and I rewrote my equation as negative 2y equals negative x plus 4. And to get my y by itself, I'm going to have to get rid of my coefficient, which happened to be 2. So I divide negative 2, so I divide everything by negative 2, resulting in slope-intercept form, y equals 1/2 x minus 2. Now with that, I want to go ahead and take my second function and put it in slope-intercept form. Now that equation is much easier since y is by itself, or y does not have a coefficient other than 1. So I've gone ahead and moved my 3x over to the other side to where I could have y by itself on the left side of my equation. So I have y equals negative 3x plus 5. Now, as I go to graph these, of course, graphing slope-intercept form, I'm going to graph starting at my y-intercept. But before I do that, let me rewrite this system so it's a little bit, we understand its equivalency. Okay, so I've rewritten the system so we see the equivalent system, what we have solved for into slope-intercept form. So as I graph these, I'm going to go ahead and graph my first equation of a line, and I'm going to start at my y-intercept, which is negative 2, and then I know that my slope is going to be 1/2, or 1 over 2. So as I go up 1, I go over 2. As I go up 1, I go over 2. I go up 1, I go over 2. And so I have a linear line, and never hurts to make sure you label it so there's no questions what's what. And as we go ahead and graph our second equation, and we're going to start off at 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Y-intercept is 0, 5. And my slope is going to be a negative 3 or negative 3 over 1. So I go down 1, 2, 3 over 1. 1, 2, 3 over 1. And I have my intersection point. 1, 2, 3 over 1. So as I graph that, I have y equals negative 3x plus 5. So my intersection point has come out to be, looks like 2, right here, 2, intersection 2, negative 1. So my solution for this system is 2, negative 1. Alright, one thing that we always forget to do when we are solving equations is to go back and check our solutions. So if I didn't graph this correctly, this isn't going to work, but let's go ahead and take my solution, 2, negative 1, put it back into one of my original equations. So I've replaced, right here, I've replaced my y with negative 1 from my solution set, and 2 with, x with 2. And if I go ahead and solve this, I have negative 1 equals 1 minus 2, or negative 1 equals negative 1, and that is a true statement, and we thus know that that is my solution to the system.